Hey everyone, thank you for being here on the channel and watching this video. I wanted to share with you all that I recently upgraded the sound system on both the M3 as well as the X6. And today's videos I'll show you why I did this, how I did it, and kind of what's behind this as well. So at heart, I'm a bit of an audiophile. I used to sell high-end audio and video equipment for both home and auto, and through that I really enjoyed good quality sound. I used to sell 30, 40, 100, hundreds of thousands of dollars of sound systems, and with that I got to really enjoy what high quality sound is all about. Now with that in mind, in my M5 I actually had a phenomenal sound system. It was focal speakers, Audison amps. I even had two 15-inch focal subs in the trunk. All that powered by two huge amps. Had built a custom rack for it. The whole system had rewired the whole car for it. So I mean, it was quite extensive, and for what it was a great sound system. But I mean, that sound system was highly modified, required a ton of fabrication, took weeks upon weeks to get done. And that's not what I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about is a good sound system that has great tune to it, sounds great, good bass behind it, and best of all is pretty much plug and play to your current existing system that you have, and that is Bavsound. So I've put their system in both my M3 as well as my X6, and I'm going to show you a little more about how to do that, and also what it took to get it done. So we're going to go back inside, and I'm going to log onto their website and kind of walk you through all that as well. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to bavsound.com. From there, you can just start building your kit. Obviously, for me, I drive a BMW, so I click on that. But they do have Mini as well as Toyota Supras. So what you do is you select your year. For the purposes of this video, we'll do the M3. So we'll do 2016, M3, and sedan, and hit next. So I know I have the Harman Kardon sound system, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Harman Kardon sound system. It's a great sounding sound system. I really enjoy the way it sounds on the M3, but and kind of a big one for me that I really enjoy driving with the windows down, and I found that a lot of times when I do that, the sound easily gets distorted in the car. Along with that, it just doesn't really have the bass that I'm looking for, and I know that Bavsound is a good solution for that. So for my purposes, I click this. Now if you don't know whether or not you have one or the other, which for the X6 it was a little harder because it's not quite that obvious. Now I had all the paperwork on the X6 as well as I do for the M3, so I know from the build sheet on the car that it has it. That's something that your dealership can provide you. If not, Bavsound does have a VIN lookup tool that you can leverage as well. So they have a few options here. So they obviously have the under seat subwoofers, the speaker sets, as well as the amplifier. So for my purposes, it was this under seat subwoofers as well as the speaker set. When I selected this, the amplifier wasn't quite ready for the F80s. So we're going to add those to the cart and check out. Now, if you need any of these tools, again, for me, the sound system was professionally installed at Dynamic, local shop in town. Trust them with everything on a car. But if you're gonna do it yourself, they have some really cool kits that you can leverage. I can tell you that this kit comes in quite handy, especially when you're trying to remove panels. The door panels can be quite tricky. Now, if you're accustomed to it, you know what I'm talking about. But this kit, I mean, for 60 bucks, it provides you a lot of great tools to have. But for my purposes, we're going to skip that. So here you have it. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. We selected the sound system that we wanted. From there, you simply check out, and then they'll start sending you emails about your order and how it's being processed. For me, everything arrived pretty quickly. And again, the install wasn't too bad. There's another video about that you can look up on my channel. But again, if you have any questions about this sound system, please feel free to comment them below or message me either on here or on Instagram. And again, I mean, I truly enjoy this sound system on both cars, probably more on the X6 than I do on the M3. The X6 just has a much larger cabin space, and the kit that it came with actually had more speakers than the M3. And you know, especially with the little ones, I actually end up driving the X6 a little more when I'm, you know, hauling them around. So that car gets more usage out of it, and really enjoy the sound system in both of them. But again, thank you all for watching, and please make sure you subscribe to this channel.